Have you ever wondered if a small, simple change could completely shift the way you live your life? Could a single habit make your mornings feel lighter and your days more meaningful? Today, I'm going to share a Zen story. A story so simple, yet so powerful that it might just change the way you see your mornings forever. It's not about waking up earlier or drinking fancy tea. It's not even about yoga or journaling. This is about something much deeper, something anyone can do. Long ago, in a quiet village, a Zen master lived a life of peace and wisdom. His students admired him not just for what he taught, but for how he lived. Every morning, as the sun began to rise, he would step outside, take a deep breath, and sit by a single tree near his home. He didn't say a word. He didn't meditate in the way you might imagine. He just sat there. He watched the world wake up, the gentle breeze, the distant sounds of birds, and even the tiniest details, like the way the leaves moved ever so slightly in the morning air. For hours, the master would remain there, simply being present. And every day, without fail, he returned to that spot. One day, a young student couldn't hold back his curiosity any longer. He approached the master, bowing deeply. "Master, why do you sit here every morning? You don't meditate, you don't chant, you just sit and look around. What is the meaning of this?" The Zen master smiled gently and replied, "I start my day by practicing seeing. Not just looking, but truly seeing." The student tilted his head, confused. "But what do you see, master?" The master gestured around him and said, "I see life. I see the way the world moves without rushing. I see how everything has its place. The wind doesn't hurry, the sun doesn't strain to rise, and the birds don't plan their songs. They simply exist in harmony with the moment. Oh, when I start my day this way," the master continued, "I remind myself that I too am part of this flow. I don't need to rush. I don't need to force. I just need to be present, like the tree, like the wind, like the birds. And when I carry this feeling with me, my entire day feels lighter." The student nodded slowly, the wisdom sinking in. From that day forward, he began his mornings differently. Instead of rushing to his chores or worrying about his tasks, he would take a few moments to simply sit outside and see. He noticed things he had never noticed before: the sparkle of dew on grass, the warmth of the sun on his skin, the soft hum of life all around him. And just as the master had said, his days began to feel lighter. Problems didn't seem so big anymore. He felt calmer, clearer, more alive. And you can do the same. You don't need a tree or a special spot. All you need is a few moments each morning to simply pause and see. Look at the sky, the light, or even just your surroundings. Notice the small things, the way the world moves without rushing. Remind yourself that life is not a race. By starting your day with calm awareness, you set the tone for the hours ahead. So, tomorrow morning, before you check your phone, before you dive into your tasks, take a breath. Just see. It's a small habit, but it has the power to change everything. Thank you for listening to this Zen story. If it inspired you, let me know in the comments. Share your thoughts, your experiences, or even your own morning rituals. And remember, sometimes the smallest habits can have the biggest impact. Your journey to peace, calm, and clarity begins with just one small step. Start your day with presence, and the rest will follow.